Check out how you can grind your Slayer tasks in style by using the same RGB LEDs that I use. Links in the description below. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to kill Ents as a wilderness Slayer assignment. So, there's only one place to kill them in the wild, and that is southeast, more so just east of the Chaos Temple. So what I recommend doing is teleporting here, running around, and killing them by going north up here. And that's how I will be getting there. In terms of equipment, as always, you want a maximum of 3 or 4 items that you're willing to, that you don't want to lose while doing Wilderness Slayer. So in case you die, you obviously don't want to lose them. My 3 items are Archer's Ring, Slayer Helmet Imbued, and Toxic Blowpipe. I recommend bringing range boosting gear exactly like how I've got here, as well as an Expeditious Bracelet to speed up your task. However, if you don't need to speed it up, you could replace that with something like Black D'Hide Vams or Barrow's Gloves. So in terms of inventory, I recommend bringing a few range potions, unless you for some reason decide to kill these with melee. If your range is very low, then I guess that could be an option, and you could essentially just replace everything with what I'm saying with melee, but I recommend using range. So again, back to inventory. I recommend bringing range potions and an extra Expeditious Bracelet. If you get assigned something like 75 of them or lower, then you probably only need 1, but why not just bring extras to possibly speed it up even more. Other than that, you'll want a few Saradomin Brews and Super Restores, because PKers do like to swing by here every now and again. It's multi, so they can attack you even if you're in combat with an Ent. So just be on the defensive for sure, and that's also why we like having Black D'Hide, because it's got good defensive bonuses. Moving on, I've got a one-click teleport. You could use a house teleport because it's under level 20 for the most part, I think. At least for the southern ones, I know for sure. So you can also just use a glory, but I like the one-click aspect of the Royal Seed Pod. One of the last things you'll need is a Burning Amulet to get there. You could alternatively just run northeast, but that will definitely take longer. You have the option to bring an axe if you want to make money while killing these. If you're over 75 woodcutting, you can chop magic logs at a pretty fast rate and you might make some money. However, I don't recommend doing that, maybe unless you're an Iron Man, because if you want to make money, this is not the way to do it. You should be killing Vorkath or something. You have the option to bring a stamina potion. You don't need it, but it helps. And lastly, a looting bag. This isn't required, but if you just want somewhere to keep all your logs and you want to keep a full inventory of food, this can be helpful. So now I'm going to show you how to get there. Use your Burning Amulet, teleport to the Chaos Temple, immediately run southwest so you don't get hit by the Chaos Druids, Elder Chaos Druids. You can drink a sip of stamina potion if you want. It's not necessary, or it's not required, I should say. And then you're just going to be running east once you see all this lava. And by just running east, you're going to get there pretty quickly. So the killing strategy that we'll be using is safe spot range. However, like I mentioned earlier, you could be using melee, and if you decide to do that, they're weak to stab. But again, there's pretty much no reason you shouldn't be ranging them unless your range is just extremely low. And if you don't want to use a blowpipe, you could use a rune crossbow or something with broad bolts if you want to save some money. But this will tear through them very rapidly, so I really like blowpipe. So if you wanted to get the logs, you would have to have at least 1 inventory spot open, but since you'll be getting different kinds of logs, you can just drop your extra food, and then once you're done, you can deposit them into your looting bag if that's what you choose to do. But I recommend not cutting the logs, again, unless maybe you're an Iron Man and you need them, because it's just, yeah, you're making some money, but it's just so much slower than doing something, again, like Zora or Vorkath. So you're better off just getting the task done as fast as you can. And then all you're doing is using trees to safe spot. And there are, I want to say 4 spawns, and they just go straight up here. So your killing strategy is just going to be kill both of these and just run up and kill the other ones as you see them. And basically, I'm not going to kill this other one because you get the point. But Once you've killed all of them, they do take a while to respawn since they turn into logs, so it just takes a really long time to respawn. So after you've killed them all, I recommend just hopping worlds, and that way you've just got a fresh spawn for all of them. And then what you can do is just keep going up and down this pathway, killing them, and that combined with your expeditious bracelet will make it hopefully a pretty fast task, especially if you're using blowpipe and ranging potions. And on top of that, you could prayer flick to speed it up even faster. So that's going to conclude the Ent Wilderness Slayer Guide. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in more RuneScape content or helpful RuneScape guides such as this one, feel free to subscribe. And if you're interested in seeing written guides, you're also welcome to check out my website, where I also do bond giveaways and give written guides to certain Slayer tasks, so you don't have to watch videos and deal with all of that. So feel free to check out my website. It's in the description, spookygaming.com, and that'll do it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Check out how you can upgrade your gaming setup with LEDs by using the link in the description below.